Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Installment Scott Selections here for Thursday, June 15th. For again today's play of the day. Quick recap what happened yesterday. We had a loss in baseball with the Dodgers -1.5 and -125 on DraftKings. One of those games where the final score made it look like it wasn't really that close, but it actually was during the course of the game. Dodgers were in a spot I thought they'd be in. I thought they'd be winning, facing off against the really bad Chicago bullpen, and they were. They led 4-2 with the bases loaded, only one out, and JD Martinez up against Joe Kelly, who's had a pretty rough year. And the Dodgers had a chance to blow the game open. They did not, ended up not scoring again, as they ended up stranding the bases loaded with a 4-2 lead. Then the Dodgers bullpen came in and blew the game as they gave up 6 runs, and the Dodgers lost 8-4. So once again, the final score wasn't close, but the Dodgers had a chance there to blow the game open, and it didn't happen. And then you immediately saw the White Sox come back and win. Either way, picked up a loss, look for a winner here on Thursday. And for today's play of the day, going to go to baseball once again. We're going to take a pretty unique prop that we've not taken yet this year, but we have had success with it in the past. It's going to be the hits prop in the player prop section, and it's going to be in a matchup between the Tigers and the Twins, taking place at around 7 p.m. Eastern time. And for this game, going to take Twins batter Max Kepler under half a hit, or Max Kepler to not record a hit at +130 on DraftKings. Time recording of 3:30 a.m. Eastern time. Couple reasons why we're going to take Kepler to not record a hit in this game. First reason, Kepler's batting average this year has been atrocious, and he really has not recorded many hits so far this season. His batting average is below 200, and he's only had 28 hits this season in 158 plate appearances, which is equivalent to getting one hit in 17.7% of plate appearances, which is really not that great. Now, on top of that, Kepler has been basically useless against left-handed pitching so far this season. Kepler only has 2 hits in 19 plate appearances against lefties this season, which is equivalent to 1 hit in 10.5% of plate appearances. Once again, not very good. And I bring up the stats against lefties because Detroit will be using Boyd for this game, who is a lefty. And so far this season, he has been very good facing off against lefties. He's only allowed 10 hits in 56 plate appearances against lefties this season, which means he's giving up 1 hit in roughly 17.8% of plate appearances. So you have a really bad batter against lefties and a really good pitcher against lefties. I think it should result in Kepler struggling in this matchup. Plus, head-to-head, they're in the same division. So, they faced off a bunch of times in their careers. And Kepler has faced off against Boyd 22 times in his career. And Kepler only has 2 hits in 22 career plate appearances against Boyd, which is equivalent to 1 hit in roughly 9% of plate appearances. Now, the only problem with this prop is the fact that since Kepler is so bad against lefties and Boyd, there's a decent chance that Minnesota doesn't start him. And according to DraftKings, the bet will actually get voided if Kepler is not in the starting lineup. So I'm not sure what the probability is of Kepler not starting this game. I'm assuming it's probably decent. So once again, this could end up just resulting in your bet getting voided. But I see +130, and by the slim chance that Kepler does get the start, I feel like +130 is kind of an auto play. Once again, if it gets voided, that's a bit unfortunate because I might have wasted your time. But at least you get a refund instead of losing the money outright. Pinch hitting won't matter because, once again, it does involve the player starting. But for the sake of just getting pregame value, you're getting a batter that has a below 200 batting average, a guy with only 28 hits on the season, 2 hits in 19 plate appearances against lefties, and only 2 hits in 22 appearances against Boyd, or plate appearances against Boyd. Once again, +130 is just an insane price, no matter how you look at it. Now, once again, if he does get benched, that's unfortunate, but I'm still going to play for the value, and as a result, I feel like I have to give this play out. So play that once again here for Thursday, June 15th, is going to be on Max Kepler to not record a hit at +130 on DraftKings. Bye, everyone.